The Deinocheirus. He's big, burly, can swim and be on land, and is one of the biggest herbivores on Pack of Titans. The big question is it beginner friendly? That is what I am on a mission to find out. I have been going through every dinosaur, trying to find out which ones are the best for beginners, or for those like me that aren't the best at the game. So let's go over the build for the Deinocheirus. So there's two builds that you can really use. One's a dry build for if you just want to be on land, and one is a wet build for if you're in water. So the first skill, so the head only has one slot, is just ring out, instantly make yourself dry. Not super useful for the wet build, obviously. So we're going to use drench blows on the senses, so deal 20% increased damage to wet targets. Then we're going to use wet and dry skills here. So I use claw attack, which is just the basic claw attack. Base damage is increased by 50% while you're dry, and 50% if the target's dry. Riptide is the opposite. Damage is increased by 50% more if the target is wet and if you are wet. So I just kind of use both just because you never know what situation you're going to be in. I like the Fisher. This is like one of the times that the metabolism really matters. And the reason why is because you can get these buffs from eating fish. You can't get buffs from eating any other kind of food. This is huge. I mean, 20% increased bleed healing and health recovery just from eating a fish. So hide, I'm going to use waterlogged. I like burly, just increased stamina regeneration. I don't really care for water dodge. I don't like fighting in the water, at least not on the duck. I'm not going to equip that. I'm going to use juke, which obviously can only be used on land. And then water sport is what we're going to be using. All right, now that that's out of the way, let's get ourselves in some trouble. No. Dude, these things should not be straight up attacking me. I'm like 10 times its size. If you've been enjoying this video so far, I'd really appreciate it if you'd smash that like button, hit subscribe, and don't forget to turn on the notification bell so you can see every time I have a video come out. Also, don't forget to leave a comment. Let me know your thoughts, how you play, and what dino you would like to see me play next. With that out of the way, let's get right back into it. Looks like the Iggy and the Achillo are fighting, and there's another chicken over there with them. I almost guarantee you that once I roll up, they're gonna run away. They're gonna run away, not even mess with the Iggy anymore. Oh, they killed it! Or the bars. I can't remember exactly what it was. They won't stick around to fight me, though. What do you guys think? You think they're gonna fight me? Fight me!
Chill out, partner.
Annoying. Told you guys. I told you. So, like I said, I mean, it's definitely a benefit. If you're new at the game, you're just trying to, you know, level. A lot of the times they just won't mess with you because you're so much bigger. A lot of this, like, medium to small dinos. Alright. So here we have the full dry build that I'm going to be using. So head, we got ring out, which I'm going to assign this time because if I do get wet, I do want to be as dry as possible. We're going to go with light feathers, so it's going to reduce my sprinting stamina cost while dry. Next, we're going to do the claw attack again, obviously. Same with claw frenzy. Those two work out. I'm switching my metabolism back to herbivore since I will be on the land most of the time and not in the water. Part scale is going to be the next one, so increase stamina recovery by 25% and dry faster on land. Sprint faster the drier you are on land. That mixed with the light feathers is going to be an awesome combination. And then on the legs, we're going to go with burly so we can get that increased stamina regeneration and fracture healing. Tail, we're still going to use juke. I just like the idea of being able to turn right around if somebody is tail riding me. And then voice, we're sticking with hiss. So this is the build that I'm going to be using. And we are back again at the Salt Flats. My favorite place to go. It's usually easy to find people that are solo or in at least a smaller group than the weirdos that hang out in Grand Plains, where they just pretty much just kill on sight, KOS anybody and everybody that's not part of their group. So look what we've got over here. Looks like we've got ourselves a Rex. Ooh. Ooh, and a Rex. Oh, this is good. Oh, come on. Come on. Let me have it. No. Oh, man. That was fun. I'd like to do a little bit more, but I think I'm out of time for today. This is definitely a dino that I could revisit. It's a lot of fun to play. It really is. Pretty easy to level because it is semi-aquatic, so you can kind of stick to the water and escape there if you need to. Obviously, you got to be careful. Sarcos, other ducks, Sucos. But it does pretty well. I mean, I felt like I was doing pretty decent against that Titan. I think had other people not joined in, it would have, I feel like I would have won. If not, it would have been close. This dino's pretty good. I really like the Deinocheirus. I would give this, especially for beginners, I give it a 4.5 out of 5. I would definitely put it on the level of the Pycno and the Alioramus. It's just a lot of fun to play. It's definitely easy to level, so I would say it's pretty good for beginners. A good beginner dino. If you're looking for something that's really big, this one's really good. I do like that you can have 2 different diets. Yeah, let me know down in the comments how you would play, what build you use, if you prefer the dry or the wet build, if there's one you feel like is better for leveling, one better for PvP. I'm kind of getting the feel of the dry is better for PvP and the wet is better for leveling. But you guys let me know down in the comments. Let me know what dino you'd like to see me do next. I want to thank this commenter for suggesting the Deinocheirus, and we will see you in the next one.